Hey everybody, welcome. We're going to get underway. Thank you all for coming out. I want to thank everybody that came out to the Friday show, the third Friday show, Arizona Live Music Cooperative Presents. That was this last Friday. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get rolling. In the day we sweated out in the streets, runaway American dream. Night we ride through mansions of glory and suicide machines. Sprung from cages out on Highway 9 chrome wheel, fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap, it's a suicide rap. Gotta get out while we're young, 'cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Whoa. Wanna be your friend, wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs round these velvet rims, strap your hands across my engines. Together we can break this trap, run till we drop, baby, we'll never go back. Walk with me out on the wire, 'cause baby, I'm a scared and lonely rider. Gotta know how it feels. Wanna know if love is wild, yeah, I wanna know if love is real. Whoa. Whoa. Semi-powered drone scream down the boulevard. Girls comb their hair in rear view mirrors. Boys try to look so hard. Amusement park rises bold and stark as kids are huddled on the beach in a mist. Wanna ride with you, Wendy, on the street tonight in an everlasting kiss. Well, the highway's jammed with broken heroes on a last chance power drive. Everybody's out on the run tonight. There's no place left to hide. Together, Wendy, we can live with the sadness, love you with all the madness in my soul. Someday, girl, I don't know when, gonna get to that place. Really wanna go and we'll walk in the sun. But till then, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Whoa. Song about getting out of New Jersey, Chris. I know my audience. Thank you. Sounded good. Could you hear back there, Ken? Could you hear back there? Yeah. Okay, good. Probably hear more than you wanted. We'll get started in about 10 minutes. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it, but listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost. What you had and what you lost. Hey, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. You'll know. Here I go again, you say, the crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had, what you lost. What you had and what you lost. Yeah, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know, you'll know. That's a Stevie Nicks song. Put your hands together for Mr. Olyn Wayne.
Yeah, it's so seldom that you're number one, you know. But it reminds me of a thing that I wrote called Uncanny Occurrence that went, waiting for my Burger King along with chicken tenders, and I glanced to see what my number was, and it was one I will long remember, for I was number one in line, right there behind 99. How often we are number one, yet find ourselves behind someone. Anyway, so anyway, I just threw that in there. That's extra. This is, I'm going to do another little spoken word thing before I do my song. This is probably my most requested poem, called Poet is a Four-Letter Word. When I first heard of poets, I thought of those on curbs with bongo drums between their knees. They were smoking reefer and growing goatees. And poet was a four-letter word. And then the beatnik thing went out as the hippie thing came in, and those bongos all got traded in on guitars. With big stacks of Marshall amps when they became stars, and their goatees became full beards, entangled with beads, and light shows appeared, and love and acid and poet were four-letter words. And with warp speed and confusion, the 70s came, and nobody knew how to wear their hair. One week an afro would walk, and the next week a punk rock mohawk, and nothing was out, nothing was in, especially poetry. And then came that computerized video game called the 80s, if given a name, and nobody knew what could be in store, but we crossed that threshold and entered the door, and, well, poetry just wasn't hip anymore. So by the 90s, the poet had practically died. The world had become all much too televised, and they're piercing their bodies and spiking their hair. And for the death of a poet, nobody cared, because care is a four-letter word. But time waits for no one, no, not even you or any of those who haven't a clue, too busy out there doing the do, and we're into this new millennium too, and that's making me blue. So I ask you one question. Please let it be heard. Is poet still a four-letter word? Soon we'll come to the end of life's journey, and perhaps we'll never meet anymore, till we gather in heaven's bright city, far away on that beautiful shore. If we never meet again this side of heaven, as we struggle through this world and its strife, there's another meeting place up there in heaven, right there beside that river of life, where the charming roses bloom forever, and where separations come no more. If we never meet again this side of heaven, I hope to meet you on that celestial shore. You know they say that we shall meet beside that river, where no storm clouds ever darken the sky. And I know when I'll be happy up in heaven, in that wonderful sweet by and by, where the charming roses bloom forever, and where separations come no more. Oh, I hope to meet you there, up there in heaven, on that beautiful celestial shore. Thank you.
Beautifully done. Great way to start, Mr. Olyn Wayne. Thank you so much, Olyn. Nice to have you in the first slot there. Are you, yeah, you don't have to plug anything in other than what's already plugged in, I guess. So let's get to our good friend Deb, who's feeling better, I hope, by the week, by the day, by the month, by the prayer, you know.
Thank you. Yes, if you were not, is my testing, am I done testing?
I think you're good. What do you know, I think everybody's there, yeah.
Thank you. If you were not here last week, I'll probably say for several weeks at least, thank you so much, because this group did a GoFundMe for me that helped me pay my bills after a pit bull bite. So, and God and your prayers, and there's been healing and goodness. So thank you, and these writings are reflecting some of that time. So thank you. Love you too. I'm going to do two pieces, although they both have a little few bits in them. This one I think I've read from this book before. It's special to me. It was written in 1888. It was given to my grandmother on my dad's side, who I did not meet, but she married in 1905, and some different gentleman gave her this book before that time. So it's called Golden Words for Daily Counsel, and it's a devotional that I enjoy to the point of it's going to need to be rebound, but it's probably just going to travel around in a baggie, because that's how I do things. So this is today's June 19th, and I'd like to share it, and then I'll adjust the mic and sit, and I'll read a piece of my own that closes with a little bit of song that is not my own. So, from 2 Peter 1:9, but he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off. And then from J.F. Clark, we may look through a glass at the distant heavens, or we may make the glass itself the focal point of vision, and so see nothing else. Now, the world is such a glass. The devout man looks through it and sees God. The worldly man sees only the glass itself, for we have the power of fixing the eye of the soul so exclusively upon the things seen and temporal that we shall not discern anything of the awful eternity behind them. This the worldly man does, and so becomes a practical atheist living without God. He does not see God in nature. He sees no God in events. He sees no God in his trials or blessings. And then George Herbert wrote, "Teach me, my God and King, in all things thee to see, and what I do in anything to do it as for thee. A man that looks on glass, on it may stay his eye, or if he pleases, through it pass, and then the heaven espy." Thank you. This is called Super Slow Free Flow, and it was written on May 29, which was about a month and a week into my healing, and it's the first thing that I've written that wasn't like post-expository requesting, emailing about events that are happening. So this, I guess you could say it's about convalescing. Yes, the forced slow ongoing pain inches below the left small toe. Able to grip this thin ink pen again, waking to birdsong, sleeping till 10, eating groceries I did not buy, drinking tea, having chats, considering when I'll drop this fat, feeling silent, but not falling short. Napping at noon, rising at 2, sensing that's still just a bit too soon, forcing myself to do just one thing, accepting that one is enough again today. Slowly, the heat of the day, the waning hours give way to dusk and eventide song. Piles unattended, life upended, smiles from strangers I cannot see, cash from friends funding me. Stopping this writing, attending the healing, wondering when I'll lose this forced, slow feeling, not even up to observing, not caring that I am not or am deserving, just being. Perfect provision. Even in this place of dim vision, writing arrested by motion's revision, indeed, I am waiting. Have been. I see that now. For what? It's okay not to know again today, because while I wait, I am leaning, yes, on the everlasting arms. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint. Teach me, Lord, teach me, Lord, to wait. Thank you.
Beautifully done, Debbie J. So glad to have you back and on stage. Even better. Thank you. That was really wonderful, and so glad you're doing better. That's great.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Vaughan.
I miss your smiling face. I miss your soft embrace. If I could go back just one day in time, just one day back in time, I would tell you all the things that were always on my mind. So many little things I wanted to say each and every day. I give the rest of my life to be one day with my wife, just one day, just one day in my life. So I have a lot of songs like that. It's short, but it gets the point, across. This next song is a little bit different. I am sure that one time in everybody's married life, or when you were going out with somebody, you had a breakup. And that's what this is about. I hate that chord. We've been apart for way too long. Can you forgive a fool? This journey I've been sent on was the Lord's learning tool. And the Lord said, I'll show you another way, a path into your heart and soul, that others know they weren't the answer. My way will make you whole. I'm learning more each day. I thought I knew my way, but he has a plan for both of us. In my prayers I've heard him say, now listen to me clearly, there's goodness in your hearts. I'll show you the reason you both had to part, and I'll show you another way, the path into your heart and soul, that others, they weren't the answer. My way will make you whole. In time, you'll come together. In time, I'll rest your love, and patience will heal your hearts with my love from up above. And he said, I'll show you another way, a path into your heart and souls, that others, they weren't the answer. My way will make you whole, make you whole.
Hey, let's hear it for Chris Vaughan. That was really beautiful. What a great set, Chris, and thank you for bringing those songs.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for Lisa Lynch.
Thank you. Well, I had a set planned and I've changed it already, so. I'm going to do two of my originals tonight. And the first one is called The Way, the Truth, and the Life. And it pretty much talks about God being the way, the truth, and the life. And I just really loved what you shared, Debbie, and I'm just kind of going on the heels of that.
When you feel like you're drowning, sinking way too deep, feel like you've forgotten how to swim. When you feel you can't tread water anymore, feel like you're losing control. be the way, the truth, and life for you, for you. When you're walking on this tightrope of life, afraid to take that next step, knowing that just one misstep will send you falling to the depths. Feels like you're losing control once more. Remember, child, I will be there. You are never out of my reach. Call out to me, I will be there. I'll pull you out of the deep, out of the deep, out of the deep. Don't ever take your eyes off of me. I'll be there to catch you when you fall. I am your savior after all. Remember, child, I will be there. You are never out of my reach. Call out to me, I will be there. I'll pull you out of the deep, out of the deep, out of the deep. I am the way to guide you when you're lost and so alone. I am the truth when your world has gone so wrong. I am the life when you feel like yours is slipping from your grip. I'll be the way, the truth, the life for you, for you, the way, the truth, the life for you.
This next song I wrote a week and a half ago, and it's called Give Him Your Cares. I guess I have a theme going, and it's just one of those wistful songs that I have again, and I just think that if we just give ourselves to God, that our lives could be so much better, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's so true. Let me just make sure I'm in the right key.
As you wake up each day, thank the Lord and say, I'm gonna give you all my troubles. And as you go to work, cast your cares on Him, because you know He cares for you. Give Him your cares, cast all your worry upon Him. Give Him your fears, let Him wrap His arms around you. Let down your walls, give Him your thoughts, and when you lay down to sleep, let them melt into the pillow. Give him your cares, rest all your worry upon him. Give him your fears, let him wrap his arms around you. Let down your walls. Give him your anxious heart and calm down and breathe. Let him fill your weary soul. Trust, lean, breathe, believe. Trust, lean, breathe, believe. Trust in him, lean on him, breathe with him, believe him. Trust in him, lean on him, breathe with him, believe him. Give him your cares, cast all your worry upon him. Give him your fears, let him wrap his arms around you. Let down your walls. Give him your anxious heart and calm down and breathe. Let him fill your weary soul.
Lisa Lynch, folks, that was beautiful. Wow, what a great set. Thank you for bringing those songs and sharing them. Really nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and a warm welcome for Mr. Ryan Rohn.
Hi there. How are each and every one of you? Say it all at once. Okay, that was pretty cool. This is something that I wrote recently and just posted it on my little YouTube channel called Tonic Tones by Ryan Roan, and it's called Uncover the Hero in Your Soul. Uncover the hero rising in your soul. Never mind the zeros peering out from the holes with wicked glances, tactical advances, scheming and dreamless. While in the catacombs of unconsciousness, where souls are disowned, more denial. One more denial. I brought my folder with me because that's the only song I have prepared, but I also write some prose and poetry sometimes, and I was trying to decide what I was going to read. I'm going to do something a little older. I remember reading this. It was in the fall before last fall, so it was almost 2 years ago when we were in a different building down that way. And yeah, the working title was, it was called From 2020 to 1984. Well, I never thought the apocalypse would turn out to be so dull. Witnessing a total eclipse of the individual. What would it have been like to know you, essence viewed in full? Well, the holodeck on Star Trek wasn't this exaggerated. Here commodities score points while their souls are confiscated, but I've no need to be jaded. I'm here for the experience and to soar like the eagle. I'm here to live, though life became illegal. As captives to their own lies, all must be falsified to fit the foundation of a regime. Keep the creatures in a cage full of tricks they've devised and watch them squabble and split up into teams. And you must participate or be deemed a traitor to the dream of this, that, and the other. Tell me more, big brother. From his base of operations at the bottom of the lagoon, Lex Luthor's got big tech now with his Legion of Doom. Silence, he bellows before reciting his demands with the hull of justice in his back pocket full of brainwashed super friends. Well, I never imagined that the end of us would become such a bore as the 2020s turned out to be 1984, all but the quality of narrative now spectacularly poor. So what happened to the theater in the golden age of cinema? I guess the creative wellspring got the corporate enema. Drained of all life and personality. They orchestrate the strife like virtual reality. Oh my, oh no, oh dear Lord in heaven, they're storming the castle again with torches and pitchforks for weapons. Dr. Frankenstein has rigged the next election. We must pull out the infection at the root. But first we need time to pillage and to loot. Under the producer's protection, the live documentary shoot airs at 7. The cops load blanks in their Glocks and Mac 11s. Props are placed in the order they're kept in. A delegated director called Kevin shouts, "Action!" And where are you now, as tired as you are, with your tracking device turned off, gazing up at the stars? A full moon tonight salutes the courageous of heart. From truth we must not part. What would it be like to know you? Thanks.
Thank you, Ryan. That sounded great. Thanks for sharing those. What do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, Ran Man.
Still seems loud. Should I still go down a little bit? Is that okay? I have a couple of short introductions before each of the songs. I'm going to take you on kind of a tour of Michigan. I'm from a small farming town, and this first song is a song that was previewed on Art Linkletter show. You know Art Linkletter from? Yes, right. But the name of this song is called "I Found My Baby in Bad Axe." And it was written by Chet High and Ted Shrunk, and it was written in the style of the Tin Pan Alley, so it was written quite a long time ago, but it's a claim of fame to Bad Axe. I'm from Bad Axe, Michigan. It's a farming community in the thumb of Michigan, and I grew up on a farm. And anyway, this is a song called "I Found My Baby in Bad." Fantastic poetry, just to let you know. Bad Axe seems like a funny name. It's a darn good city just the same. There's no other like it where I roam. Bad Axe to me will always be home. I found my baby in Bad Axe, walking right down the street. All the wolves were whistling, tweet, tweet, tweet. She stopped the traffic on Huron Street. She looked so gorgeous and lovely, smiling so happy and gay. Oh, what a beautiful baby, she stole my heart away. Somebody introduced me, she smiled and said hello. Soon we were going steady, I was her only Joe. Now we're Mr. and Mrs., come up and see us again. I found my baby in Bad Axe, Michigan. The beans are the finest in the land. Farmers grow 'em to beat the band. They fish and swim in Saginaw Bay. You were as welcome as the flowers in May. I found my baby in Bad Axe, oh, walking right down the street. All the wolves are whistling, tweet, tweet, tweet. She stopped the traffic on Huron Street. She looked so gorgeous and lovely, smiling so happy and gay. I found my baby in Bad Axe, Michigan. A classic. So now you're going to get all the people pop up from Bad Axe on your den. The second one, it'll take me a minute to tune, but I taught school for a number of years, and in And I wrote this in 2002. I've been retired quite some time. We won't talk about that. But in any event, I don't know if it was second grade or whatever, they wanted to teach the kids how to spell Harbor Springs, so whatever grade that was, and so I wrote this song for them to write so they could spell. There are a couple of nuances that I'd like to share with you because I was particularly proud of them. I slipped them by the first and second graders and they didn't have any idea that I had a schnicker in the back of my mind, but they're right in downtown Harbor Springs. There's a restaurant called The Pier. So I wrote the words, Harbor of Fantasy, Spring into Fun, launch at the pier, because it was right on the water, launch or lunch at the pier. And I thought, hey, it was funny. And the other thing was, which hardly anyone would know, I taught driver's ed in the summer. I had 4 children. It was a necessity to survive being a teacher. But in any event, downtown Harbor, where you made the turn, there was a gas station at one time called the Hollywood, which eventually bit the dust and became a coffee shop. And when you got to Hollywood, if you were a driver ed teacher, it was a 3-way stop, and none of my driver ed students ever figured out how to do that. So I wrote the words, 3 stops at Hollywood, because and I considered that my own personal laugh, that no one in the world would ever have any idea what it was about. These are things that you don't need to know about at all, but I thought they were particularly funny, so I still enjoy talking about them. So that's just between you and myself. It also gives a lot of the background of Harbor Springs. It's kind of a postcard, a rich area of a lot of money. It does have some beautiful, beautiful aspects to it. It has something called the Tunnel of Trees, which goes down by Lake Michigan, and a lot of trillium, which is supposedly an endangered flower, except in Harbor Springs. So if I talked enough, there's not enough time for me to do the song now, is there? So anyway.
You know what they say in Michigan?
What do they say in Michigan?
Guy could talk the ear off a stalk of corn.
I didn't know that. You know what my one rule was for driver education? The kids would get in the car all nervous, and I'd say, I only have one rule: don't hurt me. And so, anyway, you had to be there. Hope I can remember it. Harbor of Fantasy, spring into fun, launch at the pier, park in the sun. Now if you want to sing along later with the second graders, you can do that, but here's where they learned how to spell. HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN. Sing it again, HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN. You got that now? Anyway. Attack of the Trillium, Tunnel of Trees, view from the bluff, gentle bay breeze. Ready, everybody? HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN. Sing it again, HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN. Fireworks, the 4th parade, art in the park, 3 stops at Hollywood, walks after dark. Everybody know? HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN. Sing it again, HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN. Holy childhood Christmas tree, postcards of snow, Main Street in winter, night lights aglow. Everybody know? Here we go. HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN. Sing it again, HARBORSPRINGSMICHIGAN.
couple of great songs, and the guitar sounds wonderful, Randy. Thank you.
Yes,
beautiful,
I love it.
beautiful, beautiful. Rick Smith, folks.
He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget in time. He said, as the years go passing by, she still preyed upon his mind. Kept some pictures on his wall. Went half crazy now and then. And they just loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. Went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind, this time he's over her for good. Except loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. She stopped loving her today. Stop loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Thank you. Appreciate that, folks. All right. George Jones, he's the man. Okay, thank you, Dave. That was great. I appreciate that. That song needed a little something because it's slow and draggy a little bit, but you know, the harp made it sing. All right, this next song, let's see. I think I'll do maybe an original. This is an original called Hold On Tight. Hold on while I get a pick. All right, here we go. say it down here, sorry. A heck of a ride. That's how you know you're doing it right. There's no telling what surprises this trip's gonna provide, and the best that you can do is just to hold on tight. Or you can take it nice and easy and live according to plan. Try not to let life's wear and tear show. You can try to keep your body in the best shape that you can, as if you could take it with you when you go. But for me, fast and free, that's what traveling's all about. Somewhat battered and bruised along the way. I wanna skid into the end, all used up and worn out, and whatever's left they can carry away. Hold on tight, life's a heck of a ride. That's how you know you're doing it right. There's no telling what surprises this trip's gonna provide, and the best that you can do is just hold on tight. Well, you can decide for yourself if you're gonna crawl or fly, to live life to its fullest or not. You can choose to go gently into that final good night, or fight against it with everything that you've got. There's no doubt in my mind which path I'm gonna take, 'cause I mean to make the most of my time. Our days are numbered from the moment we awake, and the price that would truly be a crime. Hold on tight, 'cause life's a heck of a ride. That's how you know you're doing it right. There's no telling what surprises this trip's gonna provide, and the best that you can do is just to hold on tight. Thank you. Appreciate that, everybody.
Mr. Rick Smith, you sounded great, Rick. Thank you
so much.
Great set. Thanks for sharing those. All right. Mr. Mark Bishop Evans, who is totally bored up north, is going to entertain you now right here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yesterday was Father's Day, and fathers are known for giving a lot of advice that their kids ignore, right? That's one of their jobs. I think that we need to listen to the people who have gone, have lived here longer than we have. This is a song I wrote called "The Waves Keep Rolling Along." That's what it's about. So in honor of Father's Day,
Found the old man in his easy chair, sitting in the morning sun. I asked for wisdom he could share of all the things he's done. He looked at me and he chuckled, and he flashed a knowing smile. He said, "Son, you best should have a seat, 'cause this could take a while." Now the first thing I can tell you is I don't know it all. One
thing that's for certain, you must get up when you fall. And though there's not an easy way, it must be understood. But when you're kind and persevere, life turns out like it should. So remember to be grateful for everything you have, and don't become a person that would take more than they give. And don't be sinking anchors on every stretch of sand, and try to hold to your beliefs as loosely as you can. 'Cause the waves keep rolling, the flowers keep growing, and the sun keeps shining down. Things keep changing, life is rearranging, and the joy's still there to be found. So if you keep trying, there'll be no denying that your troubles soon will be gone. You gotta just remember, the waves keep rolling along. Now you're gonna have some ups and downs, some happy times and sad. But love will always get you through the hard times that you have. So don't forget to tell your friends how much they really mean, 'cause you're really gonna need them most when you face the unforeseen. 'Cause the waves keep rolling, the flowers keep growing, and the sun keeps shining down. Things keep changing, life is rearranging, and the joy's still there to be found. If you keep trying, there'll be no denying that your troubles soon will be gone. You gotta just remember, the waves keep rolling along. Now the years have passed, and I find myself sitting in that easy chair. The younger folks will stop on by for wisdom I can share. I look at them and I chuckle, and I flash that knowing smile. I say, folks, you best should have a seat, 'cause this could take a while. Well, a couple things for certain are your death and taxes. I'm here to tell you truly what the facts is. You may think you're finished with the whole damn thing, but nothing's ever over till the fat lady sings. And the waves keep rolling, flowers keep growing, and the sun keeps shining down. Things keep changing, life is rearranging, and the joy's still there to be found. If you keep trying, there'll be no denying that your troubles soon will be gone. You gotta just remember, the waves keep rolling along. Oh, yes they do. You gotta just remember to keep on singing this song. Yes, me and you. You gotta just remember, the waves keep rolling along. Woo. Thank you. So I'm going to remain thematic tonight. This is Juneteenth, right? I didn't even know what that was until maybe 5 years ago, which is really surprising because I grew up in an America that I thought was telling me the truth. But I wrote this song in 2020, after watching the goings-on in our country after George Floyd was killed, and what went on in Portland and other places in this country, and it just struck me how we have spent 400 years trying to get this right, and we're still getting it so wrong. There's a song in support of Black Lives Matter. It's called Bitter Wind. Well, there's a dark cloud that brings the rain, a bitter wind that brings the pain. makes our children moan and grieve and kneel and cry. We cannot breathe, it's a cruel storm that brings the death. A bitter wind steals the breath. Gone the children's joy and laughter, gone the lives should have mattered. Cold upon the ground lies the body of a mother's son. Police all lay and say that they pointed at him with a gun. Now the young man had to die alone when his only crime was walking home. And no matter what you say, you know he's not the only one. No, 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 there's a dark cloud that brings the rain, a bitter wind that brings the pain, makes our children moan and grieve and kneel and cry. We cannot breathe, it's a cruel storm that brings the death. A bitter wind steals the breath. Gone the children's joy and laughter, gone the lives that should have mattered. Standing in the flames of a nation torn by hate and blame, where those who should protect are the authors of the greatest pain. You can take a bullet in your back when your only crime is driving black, and half of us refuse to call it by its proper name. No, 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 there's a dark cloud that brings the rain, a bitter wind that brings the pain, makes our children moan and grieve and kneel and cry. We cannot breathe, it's a cruel storm that brings the death. A bitter wind steals the breath. Gone the children's joy and laughter, gone the lives that should have mattered. Now all the pain and rage have been locked up in a cage and left beneath the boiling sun. If you open up your eyes, then you won't be surprised at the revolution when it comes. There's a dark cloud that brings the rain, a bitter wind that brings the pain, makes our children moan and grieve and kneel and cry. We cannot breathe, it's a cruel storm that brings the death. A bitter wind steals the breath. Gone the children's joy and laughter, gone the lives that should have mattered. I said, gone the lives that could have mattered. Well, it's a dark cloud, a bitter wind, it's a cruel storm, it's a bitter wind. Bitter wind. Thank you.
Beautifully done. Mark Bishop Evans. Nice, nice. What are you calling yourselves tonight?
Dave.
Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave.
Dave and friends. Thank you. I try, Mark Bishop Evans, man. I try never to follow that guy. Damn. Well, I want to apologize to Rick. Hope I didn't screw up the song, man. I got faint and I couldn't breathe. It's just a little hard to play harmonica when you can't breathe. You took my breath away. It's a beautiful song. Okay, now, there will be no barking tonight, but I want everybody to hoot and holler throw things on the stage if you wish, because otherwise we won't have a full experience here. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave very much for my mom and me, except this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing my daddy ever did was, before he left, he went and named me Sue. He must have thought that it was quite a joke, and I got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle, I'd turn red, and some guy'd laugh, and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. I grew up fast and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got clean. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search them honky-tonks and bars and kill that man and give me that awful name. It was Gatlinburg, mid-July. I just hit town, my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at the table dealing studs sat that dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my very own dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent, he was gray and old. I looked at him, my blood ran cold. I said, my name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die. That's what I told him, yeah. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife. He cut off a piece of my ear. And I busted a chair right across his teeth. We crashed through the walls and into the street, just kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Now I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Yeah, I heard him laugh and I heard him curse. He went for his gun and I drew mine first, and he stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. And he said, son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that's helped to make you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight. And I know you hate me. You got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. What could I do? I mean, what could I do? I got all choked up, threw down my gun, and he called me Pa, and he called me his son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Travis or Kevin or Mark or George or Olyn or Rick or Randy or Cowboy or Glen or anything but Sue, man. I still hate that name. I do. I really, really do. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Cowboy for being my fingers tonight. I want to thank John for being my rock. Yeah.
My house, the word sue is a verb.
Okay. Well, this month was me and my wife's anniversary, and a couple days ago was her birthday. So I want to dedicate this to my wife, my lovely wife, Carolyn Jo. Some fires burn warm on a long cold night. Some women love you with all of their might if you're lucky. And he was. She sang him love songs till he couldn't speak. They married each other 'neath the oak by the creek. He'd got lucky. She'd found love. That night they were singing together somewhere. His songs, her songs, and blessed by their love they sang on. Well, sometimes the bad times can tear you apart, but she will still love you with all of her heart if you're lucky. Just because through part of their journey she carried their pain, till his drinking and drugging nearly drove them insane. He was lucky. She was there. In darkness he could hear her singing songs over there, waiting for him to sing her songs with her. Sing on. She'd sing like this right here now. She'd sing, stay if you can. Oh, baby, go if you must. I don't want to lose you. I just want to love you tonight. Lord, sometimes a man, he just can't do it right, but he will still love you with all of his might if you're lucky. It turns out she was. So when she sang him love songs like nothing was wrong, till her pain was the master that silenced her song, then he listened and he heard. In his dreams he could hear her singing songs somewhere, waiting for him to sing one more with her. Sing on. When he had to help her get out of that chair and into the one with the wheels over there, she was lucky. He was there. The night that she left him, he was right by her side. They didn't know they were kissing goodbye. Now the angels have a kiss for a song. Them lucky angels. heard heaven. She was singing up there, waiting for him to be done singing here. Sing on. And he sings like this right here now. He sings, stay if you can. You gotta go where you must. Just wanna hold you. I just wanna hold you again. Keep that fire burning long into the night. Someday the embers are gonna guide you to the light, if you're lucky.
Wow, that was just stunning. Stunning, stunning stuff. Thank you for sharing that. That was really powerful. Great stuff.
Yeah.
One more time for Dave and Company. Beautiful set. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Cowboy Rex.
A couple of my tunes. One of my favorite stories in the Bible is the story of the prodigal son, and because I guess I kind of feel like that guy, waking up in the middle of a pig pen and realizing I was better off where I was before. So here's a couple of prodigal son songs. One of them is kind of a Father's Day thing.
Daddy, make a room for me. Your baby is coming home to see if maybe the promises you made are true. Lately, I have seen your light so plainly shining in the night. So maybe the promises you made are true. I am like a fading flower in the shade beneath the bower, well protected from the rain and the snow, but without your light I will not grow. So Daddy, and I am like a broken mirror. My reflection is unclear. I am uncertain
but you promised me to help me see. So Daddy, make a room for me. Your baby is coming home to see if maybe the promises you made are true for me and you. Thanks, you guys. So here's another prodigal son song. This is a song about the prodigal son, who made a terrible blunder and it turned out okay. I'm on a dusty road to a rundown farm, a rough old building that's seen its better days. There's a light through the haze. Off in the twilight a freight train calls across the frosty fields to sing its song. Now I sing along. I'm singing, oh, lonesome whistle, don't lose it. Oh, lonesome girl, I've missed you so bad. This lonesome highway's been so long. One lonesome boy has come back home. Freedom sings an elusive song. Leave home to hear it again, and when you do, it's changed its tune. I thought I heard it in the freight train call. I was wrong, I wrote it on my own. On the road going home, and it goes, oh, lonesome whistle, don't lose it. Oh, lonesome girl, I missed you so bad, so bad. This lonesome highway's been so long. One lonesome boy has come back home. And on a dusty road from a rundown farm, that rough old building that seen its better days, she runs through the haze. Because the way I walk and the way I smile, the song I'm singing helps her to recognize. It's love in my eyes. I'm singing, oh, lonesome whistle, don't lose it. Hello, lonesome girl, I've missed you so bad, so bad. This lonesome highway's been so long. One lonesome boy has come back home. One lonesome a boy has come back home.
Cowboy Rex, that was just gorgeous. What a great set. You guys are all just killing it tonight. What an amazing night. Just superb. That was great. So GET stands for Gary, Ed, Tom. There you have it. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, buckaroos and buckarettes, for GET.
I just need a place where a man might lay his head. Mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand. No was all he said. Take a load off Benny, take a load for free. Take a load off Benny. And you put the load right on me. I picked up my bag. I went looking for a place to hide. Well, when I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, now, hey, Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. Well, she said, I gotta go, son, but my friends can't stick around. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. You put the load right on me. just old Luke, and Luke, he's waiting on Judgment Day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about Ann Lee? Said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Ann Lee company? But take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. You put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, he caught me in the fall. He said, I will fix you right if you'll take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, son, won't you please feed him whenever you can. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. Go catch a cannonball, take me on down the line. My bag is sinking low, I do believe that it's time to get back to Fanny. You know, she's the only one who done sent me here with her regards for everyone. And take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me.
Oh, thank you.
We're off to a good start, aren't we?
A little bit of a rough start there.
A little bit of a rough start.
Hey, we bounce.
This year's one that Mr. Ed Sloat wrote.
Looked like. taking cover from the rain. Every day I find myself walking away from all the pain. In the morning, in the light, in the evening of our lives, will you be there when the morning comes again? Every day I ask myself, where are you going, where you been? Every day I ask myself, when are you coming home again? In the morning, in the light, in the evening of our lives, will you be there when the morning comes again? Every day I find myself taking cover from the rain. Every day I find myself taken away from all the pain. In the morning, in the light, in the evening of our lives, will you be there when the morning comes again? When the morning comes again. When the morning comes again.
Oh, I'm free, free from your spell. And now that's all over, all I can do is wish you well. And now that's all over, all I can do is wish you well. Oh, in celebration of Father's Day, which was yesterday, it's a little song that I like to call Dad's Ditty.
Got him up the end. It's a song called Having Fun, just because we're having fun.
G.E.T. I'm Gary, Dr. K. Kaplowitz, Mr. Ed Sloat, Mr. Tom Whitlock. We're out of Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you, Glen. Thank you, Cowboy.
Man alive. G.E.T. You guys rocked it. Man, that was great, great stuff. Get a fire extinguisher. Holy cow. Woo!
So we don't have any Father's Day songs, but I do have a dad joke. Why do dads bring an extra pair of socks to the golf course?
Oh.
That was really...
For those
Does everybody want to groan at once?
In case you get a hole in one.
Excellent, excellent. Nice groan. Ladies and gentlemen, George and Georgia.
Thank you, thank you. Some Bob Dylan here. Buckets of tears, got all the buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeam in my hand. Got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. Well, I've been knee-high like a oak. Seen pretty people disappear like smoke. Friends will arrive, friends will disappear. If you want me, honey, baby, I'll be here. Smile and your fingertips. I like the way you move your hips. I like the cool way you look at me. Everything about you is bringing me misery. Buckets of rain, buckets of tears. Got all the buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeam in my hand. Got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. A little red wagon, little red bike. Ain't no monkey, but I know what I like. And I like the way you love me strong and slow. I'm taking you with me, honey, baby, when I go. Life is a bust. All you can do is do what you must. Do what you must, and do it well. I'll do it for you, honey, baby, can't you tell? I'll do it for you, honey, baby, can't you tell? I'll do it for you, honey, baby, can't you tell? Thank you.
Thank you.
That's like version number 4 for us for that song. This is version number 3 of this one. This is a song by Sting called Wrapped Around Your Finger.
Do
Thank you very much.
Boy, George and Georgie, you guys just sounded spectacular. Great, great, great evening. Thank you guys so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin Brennan.
And Dave. I have one of those pedals to move into music, and it never works. Now she wrote me a letter that said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I gotta get back to my baby once more. Anyway, give me a ticket for an airplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm going home. And my baby, she wrote me a letter. It's my baby, she wrote me a letter.
That's it for Mr. Kevin Brennan. You and Dave sounded great. You hear yourself okay?
I can hear myself great.
All right, then. I think it is my distinct pleasure and honor to say, welcome, John and Journey. Grisham.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. you're strange. When you're strange, yeah, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Yeah, people are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're down. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets aren't even when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, yeah, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Thank you. That was a great job.
Well, now I got the piano, so I can shoot it almost fit.
Love came to my door with a sleeping roll and a madman's soul. He thought for sure I'd seen him dancing up a river in the dark, looking for a woman to court and spark. Playing on the sidewalk for passing change when something strange happened. Glory train passed through him, so he buried the coins he made in People's Park and went looking for a woman to court and spark. It seemed like he read my mind. He saw me mistrusted him and still acting kind. He saw how I worried. Sometimes I worry, sometimes. All the guilty people, he said, they've all seen the stain on their daily bread, on their Christian names. I cleared myself, I sacrificed my blues, and you could complete me, I'd complete you. His eyes were the color of the sand and the sea, and the more he talked to me, the more he reached me, but I couldn't let go of LA, city of the fallen angels.
Well, that was just incredible. Thank you guys so much. John and Journey Grisham, that was just great. Man alive. That is a pretty awesome song to try to tackle. Joni Mitchell is not easy because I don't, I look at those chords and I'm like, that's really a chord? I didn't think so. I mean, and the alternate tune piano works really well too. So, that was great. Let's hear it one more time for these guys. They were fantastic. Everybody tonight. Welcome to the Genesis stage here at the Arizona Live Music Cooperative, Mr. Kenn Harris.
Thank you. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Let's see. It's a little bit more treble, and the reverb sounds great. Thank you. So this is a song that I wrote that actually my house helped write because it had a queer story over the living room. And one night the house was making this noise and it was going, ooh, ooh. And as a songwriter, you pick up on that. And so I made a song out of it. It's called Song from the Hacienda. So I listed as a co-writer for this song, My House Is. I've only heard it once or twice ever before, just the way the wind was going that night.
Thank you.
Huh?
Igor is having this thing next Sunday at around 12:30 that has an Earth theme going on that he invited a lot of us to. And it's happening at the Unitarian Church on Paradise Valley at 12:15 and 12:30. So if you're a player, and he asked for songs that were akin to the earth and environment and conservation and global warming and things like that. So I dusted off this morning this song that I've done a long time ago. If you know it, just sing along as loudly as you can. It's my version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Beautifully done, boy, that was really special. Great set. Great set, Ken. Thanks for coming down.
Really-
Hey, let's hear it for Ken one more time.
Really appreciate Glen, Cowboy Rex, Glen.
Thank you so much. You sounded
This
great.
place for putting this together. Thank you.
Give a warm welcome to KC.
Thank you. All right.
We were right till we weren't. Built a home and watched it burn. And I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to lie. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Match the roses that you left. No remorse, no regret. I forgive every word you said. Ooh, I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Can love me better, baby. Can love me better. I can love me better, baby. Can love me better. I can love me better, baby. Can love me better. I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than, love me better than you can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Thanks. There's some glitches there, but okay. Thank you. All right, come on. Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's gonna take a sec. Between two devices.
That was beautiful, Casey. What a great job. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Hope you come back soon. That was good. Put your hands together for our friend Philip.
Couple in the next room, bound to win a prize. They've been going at it all night long. Well, I'm trying to get some sleep, but these motel walls are cheap. Lincoln Duncan is my name, and here's my song. Here's my song. My father was a fisherman, my mama was a fisherman's friend. I was born in the boredom and the chowder. And when I left my prime, I hit myself in the maritime, headed down the turnpike for New England, sweet New England. Holes in the knees of my jeans. I was left without a penny in my pocket. Ooh, I'm about as destitute as a kid could be, and I wished I'd worn my ring so I could hock it. I'd like to hock it. Young girl in a parking lot, preaching to a crowd, singing sacred songs and reading from the Bible. I told her I was lost, told me all about the Pentecost, and I see that girl as the road to my survival. Later on the very same night, when she crept to my room with a flashlight, and my long years of innocence ended, she took me to the woods, saying, here comes something and it feels so good. And just like a dog, I was befriended. I was befriended. Oh, what a night. What a garden of delight. Even now that sweet memory lingers. I was sitting neath the stars, just playing my guitar, thanking the Lord for my fingers, for my fingers. A lot of mistakes, I'm sorry for that. All right, so here's an original. I played this about a month ago here on the guitar. I was just learning it, but I actually wrote it on this thing, so, well, not on this one, but something like this. And, okay. So, here we go. father. Can't tell my mother. I can't talk to no one, not my damn DA brother. But I'm in love with a heroin addict. I'm in love with a heroin addict. I don't like needles. I don't like needles. Explain it. I get queasy looking at her tracks, but there's something in my brain that makes me keep coming back. 'Cause I'm in love with a heroin addict. God forgive me, I keep going at it. Please don't call me a smack fanatic. I don't like needles. I don't wanna sweat. Don't wanna run a fever with the chills running down my neck. Understand it, I could move to another land, but I get second-handed, 'cause everything I come back I stand, 'cause I'm in love with a heroin addict. Take my shame, hide it deep in the attic. Please don't call me a smack fanatic. I don't like needles. I don't like blood, but I believe in free will. I believe in love. Can't tell my mother. There's no one I can talk to, not my damn DA brother. But I'm in love with a heroin addict. God forgive me, I keep going at it. Take my shame, hide it in the attic. I don't like needles. I don't wanna sweat. Don't wanna run a fever with the chills running down my neck.
Wow, Philip, that sounded great. I liked it on the guitar. I really liked it on the piano. Great job. One more time for Philip. Fantastic. Put your hands together for my good friend Margo.
Well, as Glen said, I am Margo, and today I'm going to take you to the island of Hawaii. Since it's Father's Day, I did learn this from my grandpa, so this is kind of in honor of my mom's dad for Father's Day. The first song I'm going to sing for you is the third song I ever learned how to play on the ukulele from him, and this is Aloha Means. Aloha means we welcome you. It means more than words can say. Aloha means good luck to you. Good night. So that was one of the first songs that I learned to sing. Then on another trip out to visit my family in the islands, I got to learn one of my first songs from the Hawaiian radio, one that I heard when I was in the car in the islands. So someone at one of the resorts we stayed at taught me this song, and then my my hula group then now puts it in part of their set. And this is the one they call Hawaii. If I could be the ocean, embracing all the land, if I could be the sunlight that dries up all the sand, if I could be the lava that flows to the sea, then I would be the one they call Hawaii. 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 If I could play the guitar, I play Hawaiian songs. If I could do the hula, I do it all day long. If I could be a koa canoe, I would sail out to sea. Then I would be the one they call Hawaii. 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 If I could be the flowers, I turn into a lake. If I could be a rainbow, I make a brighter day. If I could be a mountain so high, I would stare out to sea. And I would be the one they call Hawaii. Hawaii. Thanks, guys. Mahalo.
Oh, Margo, that was really nice. Let's hear it one more time for Margo. You're good. This is going to come as a shock to you guys. What do you do for a living, Margo?
I'm a math teacher.
She has that teacher thing, doesn't she? That whole teacher thing. I like it. That was great. Put your hands together for Doug.
Hey. Thank you. It's been an incredible night tonight. It's really a lot of good stuff, and a lot of good instrumental stuff, as well as the words. The words are great, but I'm not so good at making the words. I love to hear them, but I like to paint musical portraits with a flute. So I am going to do, my second song is going to be from the Rim, but the first song is from Mary Youngblood. It's called Within My Heart. Oops. Let's try that again. case the balance, this might be a little louder. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take you up to the Mogollon Rim, where most of my song inspiration comes from. This song is about nuthatches, and I have to tell you just a little bit about this to introduce the song. Up on the Mogollon Rim, there's a lot of bird life up there, but some of the coolest ones to watch are the nuthatches. There's little pygmy nuthatches that are about this big, kind of blue and white, only about this big, and then white-breasted nuthatches about this big, black and white. And the thing about the nuthatches is they climb onto the bark of the ponderosa pine trees. You know, ponderosa pines are everywhere, and you know the thick bark on the ponderosa pines. So they climb on the ponderosa pine and they peck at the bark for bugs. That's what they do. They eat the bugs in the tree. So they peck, and what they peck is they peck, you know, marching up the tree, pecking, and then they go head first down the tree. Head first up, head first down, head first up. So I'm standing in the forest, just outside my cabin up there, and all of a sudden, about 20 of these nuthatches come around about 3 or 4 trees right in front of me. And here they are, all these nuthatches going up and down and up and down and up and down. All of a sudden, a tune pops into my head. So I quick run in and grabbed my flute, came out and started playing, and it came out something like this. Okay, this will slow us down a little bit, but this I don't know why. This is a song that I wrote a couple months ago. I call it simply Tomorrow. I haven't practiced this, so we'll see what happens.
unpracticed, pretty darn good. Let's hear one more time for Doug, and round of applause for everybody. What a spectacular evening. You guys all just knocked it out of the ballpark. We will see you next week. Love y'all, and travel safe.